Can Cardano still make you rich? In this video, we will be looking at the Cardano charts with the technical analysis. I will be presenting why I still think that Cardano can still 24x going forward. Also, I will be giving out a short-term price prediction for Cardano. By the way, welcome back to Chibin Brothers. My name is Joel. Please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm to get our message to a wider audience. Now, why am I so bullish on Cardano? So one of the first things that I'm so bullish on Cardano is this week, Cardano was finally listed on the Coinbase exchange. So on Thursday, March 18, Cardano was listed on Coinbase Pro, and then yesterday, Friday, March 19, Cardano was finally also listed on Coinbase.com. Why is this so big? The reason why this is so big is because when we look at Coinbase, Coinbase is the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in America. And also because it was harder for people to be able to access Cardano and buy it before being listed on Coinbase, because the only way people could buy it was either going on platforms such as KuCoins, which are a little advanced, and technically newbies in this market are not really familiar with using such exchanges, or going on an exchange like Binance.us, which we all know Binance.us also has its own issues. And so for Cardano to be listed on Coinbase, it's really bullish because now many retail investors will have easy access to purchasing Cardano, and that right there is really big. And one of the reasons too is like when we look at past performance of coins that have been added to Coinbase, that history shows us that typically when these coins get listed on Coinbase, they usually go into a pump, right, on the days that basically follows or the weeks that follows the listing. And the next thing too is because in the US right now we are in a tax season. This means that a lot of people are getting their money back in tax returns, and I believe that some of their tax returns for people who have been wanting to buy Cardano, they will be taking some of that money and putting it in cryptocurrencies, which Cardano is one of them. And so the next thing too is, before we jump into the chart, is when we look at the stimulus. The United States just passed a stimulus package a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago. And as of now, people are receiving the stimulus checks. And I think that a big portion of the stimulus checks that people are going to be receiving will be flowing into the cryptocurrency market and Cardano. And this is also backed by an article that was posted on MarketWatch. And this article basically says that all the people that were surveyed, about 10% of them were willing to put their money in their stimulus checks in cryptocurrencies and in stocks. So when we look at the amount of money that is being sent out to Americans in terms of stimulus, that is about 380 billion. So if we take 10% of 380 billion, that is about $40 billion. And so from these 10% of the people, 60% of them were willing to put their money in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies in general, and 40% willing to put their money in stocks. So when we take 60% of 40 billion, that is about $24 billion that, could be going into the cryptocurrency market. It could be more than that, or it could be even lower than that. But it's still a lot of money, enough to make Bitcoin move and many of the other altcoins move, Cardano included. Now, let's go into the chart. This is the Cardano day chart. And the first thing that I would like to point out here is you can see here I have a symmetrical triangle that I had already traced on the chart here. And so on the day that the news broke out that Cardano was going to be listed on Coinbase Pro, we can see here how the price was basically getting squeezed out into the triangle. And then on the day here, it was on March 16, we see the big bullish candle that literally just broke out the price pattern. And it basically started going up from there on. And then we went on to almost testing the all-time high. And then we are just in a small consolidation pattern right now. And so one of the first things that I would like to talk about here too is that let's just look at the health of the technicals here. The technicals are very healthy because we have the 50 moving average, which is in blue, above the 150 moving average, and we also see how the price is making higher highs and higher lows. So that right there is basically a confirmation that we are still in an uptrend. And so now I would like to change this chart to a 4-hour chart. And then when we go to a 4-hour chart, one of the first things that I would like to also point out here is that some people are like, well, you know, Cardano is already trading on Coinbase and stuff, but Cardano is not pumping yet. You know, the technicals have to really align well before we start seeing these pumps, right? And I'm not going to say that the pump will happen right away, right now. It's probably going to take days or weeks. But one of the things that we like to see is that as we saw Cardano when he was pumping before and, you know, reaching the previous all-time high, and then he went through this small correction, we saw here that the 50 moving average was going below the 150 moving average. But now that the price of Cardano is recovering, and as I'm zooming in more, we can see here how the 50 moving average is sloping back up and going above the 150 moving average. And that is good. We want to see that. And as we can see here, it kind of already above the 150 moving average. That right there is good and is bullish for the price. As you can see, you want that 50 moving average to be above the longer term moving average. And then we're going to start seeing this pumps coming in. And so the next thing that I would like to now show you guys is I will change this chart to logarithmic scale. And then I will also change this to the day chart. And then I'm going to zoom out. And so as I zoom out, I want you to kind of see this arc that I have. So you see this long arc, how, you know, since Cardano inception in late, 2017, and we see how the price just skyrocketed all the way to its all-time high, and then from there on it went into the bear market and the price was going down. But what is really nice here, we see how the price comes to basically test this arc multiple times during the bear market. It tests right there, it tests right here, it came down and test here. And then, you know, we were kind of in like a consolidation pattern here for, I don't know, maybe a year or 2 years, something like that. And then from here on, this was in March of 2020, this was the lowest that Cardano has ever been. And from here on, we see how Cardano just basically started pumping going forward, right? And so earlier I was talking about the stimulus and why the stimulus is very, very bullish for Cardano. And so what I'm going to do now is I will just zoom in real quick, and then with the stimulus, this is where we're going to be talking about why I still think that Cardano has a 14% X potential. So what I would do is let me choose the info line, and I will place the info line right at the March 2020 low all the way to the high that it reached. I believe it was in July, almost early August of 2020. And then I will grab a second info line and I will put this right below after it went into a correction at this low right here, all the way to the recent highs, right? And so what does this represent? Basically what this represents is that when the first stimulus package in America was passed, that was in March/April of 2020, we can see how Cardano went on to pump about almost 900%. And until, you know, early August, and then he went into a consolidation pattern. And then in December of 2020, a second stimulus package was passed, and then we see how Cardano here from the consolidation's low all the way to the recent highs went up by almost 1800%. Guys, so we see the correlation here with these stimulus packages that have been being passed in the United States. But then now a new stimulus package was passed, and I'm expecting that we should be seeing some kind of bullish uptrend like these two that we've already seen. And so how did I get the 14x, right? So the way that I got my 14x is if you take 1800 plus almost 900 and you do the average, you divide by 2, that's almost, you know, about 1400%, right? And so I'm seeing like, okay, so if the last two were, you know, around at an average of about 1400% upside, then we could see another 1400% going forward from here. That's where my basis of 14x is coming from. But guys, this is just my opinion, and it's all based on technicals, and you know, past performance should not be indicative of future performance. But that's how I came up with that number. And so now what I would do is I will go ahead and just get rid of these info lines real quick. So let's see, let's get rid of these. And so now what we're going to do here is, so in the short term, right, I would like to be able to be like, okay, so now where do I think that Cardano might be going into the short term? Because with the 14x that I just showed you, you know, typically when we look at how long it took from the March lows to up here and from the low of here all the way to up here, you know, the average is about 4 months, right? And so for these kind of pumps, I am looking and I'm thinking that, you know, Cardano may be going up another 14x, you know, towards the end of the bull market, right? This current bull market in which we are. But as of now that we're talking about the Coinbase listing and everything that is going on, like in the short term, maybe in the next month or two, right? To 3 months, maybe, how high could Cardano go? So just looking at the Cardano USD charts, it's kind of hard to tell because we don't really have much overhead resistance, and as it is shown by this arc, technically this is very bullish, because once Cardano breaks above this arc where we have the previous all-time high, it's really bullish. It's probably just going to shot up, right? But there is no overhead resistance, so we can't really tell where it might find some resistance. So the best way to talk about this is to look at the Cardano Bitcoin chart. So then when I go to the Cardano BTC chart, and here we can see that we have a resistance at about, I believe it's about 41,060 Satoshi, right? Well, not 41,000, 4,164 Satoshis, right? And so what are Satoshis? So basically, 100 million Satoshis represent 1 Bitcoin, right? So this is just the fractional shares of Bitcoin. So 100 million Satoshis represent 1 Bitcoin. And so when we go back here and we look at, currently we are at about 2,110 Satoshis. So that is about $1.25. So when I go back to the converter here and then I put in 2110, you know, that's about $1.25, right? And so when we go back, and now let's assume that going forward within the next 3 to 4 months, the price of Bitcoin doesn't change and stays constant at, you know, right now it's trading at almost $59,000. Well, just above $59,000. And so if it stays at this current price, then it would find some resistance up here at 4,164 Satoshis. How much does that represent in US dollars? So when we go back to the converter and then I put in here 61, 64, that is about $2.50. So that's kind of where I'm seeing Cardano might be going into the future. But then, you know, saying just $2.50, I think it's probably gonna go higher than that. So I rather put my price target at $3. Why? Because $3 is a psychological resistance. $1 is a psychological resistance, $2 and $3. You know, we're humans. Our brains tend to work in even numbers. So I think $3 should be the price target here. So now, I hope that I provided you with enough value in this video. If that was the case, please allow me to ask you to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. Also, if you would like to start investing into the cryptocurrency market, you can sign up for a new Coinbase account using our link in the description below. And when you sign up and buy at least $100 worth of crypto, we both get $10. Or you can sign up for a BlockFi account using our link below, where you might get up to $250. Or let's say you would like to start investing into the stock market, then you may start investing using our Webull in the description below. And when you sign up and deposit at least $100, we both get 2 free stocks. Or if you just want to do some passive investing, then you can sign up with our M1 Finance link in the description below. And when you sign up and deposit at least $100, we both get $30. Now, with that being said, I'd like to say thank you, and I'll see you in my next video on Sunday. Bye.